Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 12 of the Finding the Perfect Carry Gun series. At this point in the series, a couple of episodes ago, I did kind of an overall winner so far for a 9 and a 380, and the Glock 42 and the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus 9mm. Those are currently my top two for 9 and 380. So here today I've got the Ruger LCP Max. And I've done some videos on this before. Mac got me this gun for Christmas a few years ago, and I really liked carrying it because it's very small. Before that I would carry the Glock 42 as a 380, but I gave the Ruger a chance. And so today I'm gonna be shooting it again because it's been a while and I wanted to include it in this series. If you guys are looking for the perfect carry gun, you should know what's out there. So I'm gonna shoot it today. I'm gonna do my warm-up first. We'll see how I do. I also have the Glock 42 here in case I want to do a little comparison. So let's see how it goes. Next, I'm gonna do my 50-round warm-up, and then I'll do my 2 courses of fire. I remember the trigger finger pain that this gun caused. Remember? Cameraman. I'm trying to think of a way to describe it, but it feels like when I'm shooting it there's like a springiness, or it's like a boing. I don't know how to describe it, but it feels different. Let's do a little more shooting. It's not very comfortable to shoot. These I was aiming for the head, totally missed. Don't know what happened here. I'm still trying to think of a way to describe what I'm trying to say. It's like when you shoot it, it feels like boing inside the gun. My index finger was hurting, which I think happened in the last videos I did on the same gun. I don't know if you can see it, but it feels like it's being pinched and not super comfortable to shoot. Okay guys, I'm just gonna do a little warm-up right now with the Glock 42. Since I just shot the Ruger, I want to shoot the Glock immediately after just to get a feel for that and an accurate comparison, because I did do a video where I compare both of those. I'm sorry if I'm yelling, I have my ear things in. But it's been a while, so I just want to get a feel for both side by side. So now I'm gonna shoot the Glock 42. Alright guys, warming up with the Glock 42.
Headshots.
Headshots?
Headshots, that's why I marked it that way.
So much smoother, so much more comfortable. It's just a superior gun. Let's look at my target. I was shooting all at the head. I did miss quite a few from further away than this one.
Your
Yeah,
Ruger group with Ruger.
Yeah.
And then this is your Glock 42
But
group.
these I was aiming at the head with the Ruger, so I'd say this was my Ruger group.
Okay.
The Glock feels more easy to control. It doesn't have that springy feeling that I was trying to describe. I feel like I didn't have to readjust my hand all that much like I did with the Ruger, and it's just definitely easier to shoot, more comfortable to shoot, more enjoyable overall.
Would you say that the size of the Ruger and the slight magazine capacity is worth it, or no? Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I don't shoot it as well, so I'm not as comfortable with it carrying it. I do like that there are extra rounds in the Ruger, but that wouldn't be enough of a reason for me to let this go because it's just such a good gun. Okay guys, Mac is gonna shoot the Ruger and the Glock side by side and then give us his thoughts. He's starting with the Glock.
I'm gonna do one-handed at the 10-yard line here.
Okay.
So, Glock, Ruger,
What are your thoughts?
I need to do it again.
All right, doing it again.
So two-handed, but I'm a little bit medically
Handicapped.
challenged. Let's just see how it goes. All right, so two hands, I didn't have any misses. So I think these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and perhaps like 7, 8. I think that's kind of
Your second
that's
group?
my Ruger. I think it's something like that. I think
Okay.
this. I was drifting left because I was shooting one-handed, and I often do that. So I think that's my Ruger, and I don't know. All the Glocks are in there.
Yeah. Tell us how they felt. Did you feel any difference?
The Ruger trigger pull is very different. There's
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
more movement before the trigger breaks. So if I got used to that, it probably wouldn't be a thing, but I noticed it right away shooting it today. Definitely has more recoil, and it has a completely different angle of the gun. So the grip angle of the firearm is multiple degrees off from the Glock. When I come up, I have no front sight on the Ruger. It is buried. So I have to find it, which means I have to come up. And if I come up on the Glock, it generally comes up right where it's supposed to. But if it's anything, it's a touch high, which allows me to see it right away and just kind of nose it forward. So that would take some getting used to as well. But that's not the gun's fault. That's my fault. That's just who I am as a shooter. That's the history I have as a shooter. But I mean, if you're looking for a little tiny gun with a lot of bullets, and I don't have a problem with that Ruger at all. Like, I prefer the Glock as well. Like, I feel like I can hit a target at a good distance with that Glock, no problem. I've said it before, it's the smallest gun that's like as shootable as a big gun. I can shoot that little Glock 42 almost as well as I can shoot a full-size gun. It's in the ballpark. The Ruger does not feel that way. It feels like I'm shooting a tiny little gun, and I have to be cognizant not to let my thumb go forward because I might lose the tip of my thumb. So it just doesn't fit me, but it's definitely worth a look if you're looking for a little tiny 380 that you can put anywhere and carry anywhere and have 10+1 or even 12+1 rounds. It's a shooter. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can do this at 15 yards. I want to see what my group looks like at 15 yards. I'm gonna do that right now. All right, 10 rounds, 15 yards with this little guy, and just so you can see how this fits in my hand. It has the 12 round magazine in it, and you can see that there's a lot of my hand below the gun. My index finger is almost at the muzzle, and if I come in with this hand and I grip it like I normally do, I have to be cognizant that that thumb doesn't sheet up over the front. So I tuck it in here to make sure it doesn't get up here and get burnt or shot off. So there's a lot of hand and not a lot of gun here. Well, let's see what happens at 15 yards, 2 hands. I'm gonna aim at the middle. I marked everything up there with a green Sharpie so we can hopefully see the 10 rounds when we get up there. Let's see what happens. By the way, that sight just came up perfect just now. And that might be because I just shot it last and I had already kind of figured it out, but I found it right away just now. So that's just practice and training, and once you get used to a gun, it'll probably work for you. I wasn't used to it the first time. I probably still am not used to it, but that was a hell of a lot better than the first time it came up. That one was low. That trigger takes.
Yeah. What happened here, Mr.
I have no idea. I didn't feel that, so I had no knowledge that I threw a shot. So something like normally if you have a flinch or you throw a shot, you're like, I knew I threw that one. This is like, I have no idea what number that was. All the shots basically felt the same, so I have no idea when that happened. But I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So
Good group.
minus
that guy.
Whatever that was, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, basically, that's my group right here with this guy, and then I'm going to throw that one away and act like it never happened. There's something going on with the trin, and I could feel it. It's not, I guarantee it's not as painful for me as it is for you, but I can feel it. There's something uncomfortable about the design of the trigger, and also, like, maybe it's just the way, oh, it's probably because I'm gripping it with this brace on. I was gonna, never mind the other thing. It's probably just me being medically unfit for duty. I'd say get one if you like one, shoot it, and you know, compare it and see what the deal is.
Yeah. Hey guys, so normally now I would do my course of fire, but I can already tell that I'm not enjoying the Ruger as much as the Glock. The Glock is a little bit bigger. You can see there, it's longer, the barrel's longer, but it's not that much taller. So as far as concealment goes, they're both easy to conceal. The Ruger does have more capacity, so that's something to consider. The Glock is a little bit heavier, but the Glock is so much more shootable that all of those factors don't matter as much to me. I shoot the Glock way better, so I know I'm not gonna, like, the Ruger's not gonna beat the Glock today. So I'm gonna save my 100 rounds of 380, and I'm not gonna shoot the course of fire with the Ruger because I just know that the Glock is gonna win. So this is still the 380 to beat as of today. If you guys have a 380 that you think would beat the Glock as part of this perfect carry gun series, let me know below. Just remember, this is a carry gun, so it has to meet all the requirements of something that I can carry. But let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy these videos, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and like and comment. All of your engagement really helps. Share this video with a friend who might be looking for a gun, and I'll see you in the next episode. Stay safe. Bye.